Good afternoon everyone, and welcome back to my first video of my Travel England series. I'm so excited to show you around Bath because that's where I am for the next 2 days. So we decided to come on a little staycation, a little breakaway to Bath. Bath has been on my bucket list for so long. It is literally the land of Georgian architecture, as you can see right behind me, and of course the 2,000-year-old Roman thermal baths, or Roman baths should I say. I'm getting really mixed up between the spa and the Roman baths. So we've just got here. Kind of just want to briefly talk about my journey here. So for those that can't drive like me, we caught the train from Birmingham New Street to Gloucester, and then did a change from Gloucester to Bath Spa, and I've just got here and I'm just walking around and I am in love. Like initially, like my first initial impressions, I'm obsessed with the architecture, the way, like I just love. I've literally just been here 5 minutes and I'm already loving the feel of this city. So I'm excited for you to come along with me on this series. I hope you enjoy the different kind of content that I'm creating for you guys. And yeah, so we are actually heading to lunch. That is the first stop of the day, and we are heading to Soto to start the day, and I'm excited to take you along with me. That's quite tasty. Just come to the Roman baths now, and it is so beautiful. I find it really interesting because I did history and medicine through time, and one of the topics that we learnt about was the Roman baths and how the Romans introduced medicine and hygiene in their era, and this is so fascinating. They do have a one-way system and you do have to keep your masks on throughout the entire visit. and social distancing is implemented, but I just can't believe that we're able to witness 2,000-year-old Roman baths where everyone used to communally bathe together, relax, and wash away all disease, and just cleanse themselves really. Yeah, so it's quite nice to be here even though it's drizzling a little bit, but we'll carry on with the tour. You can see the hot springs behind me. This is so exciting. This is literally, I'm walking around and my history lessons from History Through Time is coming alive. So I kind of remember from like my lessons that that water would be brought into the city through aqueducts, and that's how the water would come, fresh water would come, and the Romans would come here and they would pray, they would sacrifice, they would exercise, and they would offer up sacrifices to the goddesses. If they had any illnesses, they would do a sacrifice in hopes of getting better. So it was really a very social place, and it's just so crazy, and I keep saying this, so crazy to see, it's so crazy to see it all in real life, and the fact that archaeologists have been able to excavate this place. So it's really cool. I feel like I'm literally walking through my history lessons. So we've just finished up at the Roman baths and it was incredible. Like, I recommend everyone to go. I came here with my sister and she didn't really like it, but she's not really a history fanatic like me, but it was £20 admission, pre-book online before you go because tickets do sell out. I don't really recommend purchasing your tickets once you get there, but it was literally, I have no words at how amazing it was. Like, being able to walk on the same pavement as the Romans used to walk through, witnessing their 2,000-year-old steam and sauna rooms. It was just amazing, and I'm really happy that we've done the Roman baths today, and then tomorrow we get to experience the Thermae Bath Spa tomorrow. So I'd recommend, if you're coming for one night, book the Roman baths on the first day and then go experience the spa the next day, so you kind of get to have a feel of both and you kind of get to compare the two. But we're on our way for ice cream now, so we're gonna get go to this place called Swoon Gelato, which is really raved about. So we're just gonna head there and have a little stroll. The rain has ceased, so hopefully we'll get gelato before the rain starts up again. So we've just got our gelato from Swoon. I'm going to do a little taste test for you. I love how we're just having ice cream in the rain, but technically we're on holiday, so. I went for the brownie flavour and it is good. How much was it? $3.20 each. Oh my god, this tastes delicious. You guys have to come. We've come in the rain, so you have to come and try. So we're gonna have dinner tonight at Sally Lunn's. It's one of the oldest houses in Bath and it sells the original Bath bun. So to most, or to many people, it would be known as like a tea cake, but it was reported that it has been serving buns since the 1680s. So we're excited to have dinner here tonight, and we'll probably take some of the buns back for breakfast, but I'll show you what we're having and I'll give you a little review of our food tonight.
No one has
So I'm excited to have dinner at this very historical place. We've ordered a Sally Lunn bun for starters and then a mushroom pie for a main. So we have come for the early dinner, which is served between 5 to 7, and it's a set menu, and you pay £16.50 each. So I'm really excited to taste some of this food, some of this famous food actually. So yeah, I'm excited to have a taste of the food, and I will be leaving a review. I'm excited to sample the food for you guys. So I'm going to taste test the Sally Lunn bun for you. It's come with a side salad and a garlic and butter on the bun. So I'm going to taste it by itself and let's see how it is. It tastes like garlic bread, but there's a lot of bread, and the bread tastes really fresh. Wow, this is actually really good. This is like a huge garlic bread, but Sally Lunn version. So I'm going to taste test the house soup, which was roasted vegetable, and it's got like croutons on top. So wait. It's really hearty. It's like what you need on a really cold day, like a cold rainy day like today. It tastes good, but I think I prefer the bun. So for the mains, we've got a mushroom pie with mash and gravy. So again, I'm gonna like taste test, and I'm gonna review it for you guys. What else isn't there?
Yes, please. Can I have the classic triple tart?
It's really hot.
Thank you.
That pie is actually really good. Normally, I like mushrooms here and there, but this is a really good mushroom pie. It's actually really well marinated, is that the right word? Or like it has enough of like pie juice, if that makes sense. It's not dry at all, and the gravy really helps. The mash is really creamy. This is actually really good. I'm gonna take another bite.
So the morning is 9 till 1.
Good morning and welcome back to day 2, our last and final day in Bath. We're just heading out for breakfast. We're just going to quickly grab Greg's because that's the easiest option before heading to the spa. So we're kind of just like in our spa gear, and we're gonna head to the spa in the next half an hour. I'm so excited. It's literally about an 8-minute walk from our hotel. And what I really like about this place, which I never mentioned yesterday, is everything is in walking distance. Everything is so nearby, so you can travel everywhere on foot. It's really easily accessible. You don't need to get Ubers anywhere. The most we've had to walk is about 14 minutes, and that's about it. So it's quite a small, compact, cute little city. Even when we were going to the Roman baths, we were like checking off like at least 2 or 3 of tourist sites that we had on our list that we wanted to see, and we were just checking them off whilst walking to our destination. So like I said, everything is really cute and nearby. Everything is located very closely together. But yeah, I'm excited to take you to the spa with us. So in terms of COVID, we booked the first slot for 10 AM. We wanted to get there as early as possible, and kind of just start our day by relaxing, And what they really advise you to do is, because you only have a 2-hour slot at the Thermae Spa, so we've booked 10 to 12 and we paid £35 per person. They really advise you to wear your swimwear underneath and obviously shower before you come. So that's what we've done. We're just strolling around in our swimwear, obviously with like normal clothes on top. And yeah, so once I get there I will show you around.
Floor.
So a lot has changed since the last time you saw me. We finished from the spa. Unfortunately we weren't allowed to film in there. There's no photography or videography allowed, just because of the health and safety of other people that are using the spa facilities. But overall the spa was so nice. It was such a nice way to start our morning. We felt like 2 hours was more than enough, right? Yeah, 2 hours is more than enough to use a rooftop pool. We weren't allowed to use the sauna and steam because apparently due to government guidelines it was still closed. And then once we were done from the spa, which I highly recommend by the way, we went back to our hotel and got ready because we are now at afternoon tea. So we are here at the Pump Room having a champagne afternoon tea, celebrating me graduating. Well, I haven't graduated yet, but me finishing uni. So we're gonna have, it's a really pretty like tea room. I don't know if you can like see behind me. So we're just gonna chill here for the next few hours. We literally checked out of our hotel and all of a sudden within the space of like our walk here, which is only 8 minutes, tipping it down. So we are soaked, so it's quite nice to just get indoors and get warm. But I'm excited for afternoon tea because I've not had it in ages. But I'll show you. I'm excited because this afternoon tea, it's not your typical standard afternoon tea in terms of like it comes with sandwiches. It literally, instead of sandwiches, it comes with a savoury selection, or a savoury selection, or savoury snack should I say. But yeah, I will show you when it comes. And because we're having champagne afternoon tea, and because I don't drink of course, they've given a non-alcoholic substitute which I'm excited for, so yeah. Has come. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me over this music, but I thought I'll taste test the savoury selection for you. So we're gonna start off with this avocado on this very small avocado on this small sourdough bread. So I'm gonna give you my initial impression. That's so good. What they've done is with the avocado, they put spring onion to like enrich the flavour of the avocado. The bread's so soft. I really like that. I feel like now, having finished the avocado on the bread, I feel like it needed a tiny bit more flavour, like a bit more seasoning, whether that was salt, pepper, or a bit of chili flakes. I think chili flakes sort of topped it off very nicely. So if I had to rate that, I'd give that like a 7 because it's just missing a tiny bit more flavour. So next we're going to eat this. I'll try and show you this toasted bread, and it's got some sort of like puree texture, and I think that's chutney at the top. So we're going to taste test this and see how this one is. So with this one, I think the puree is cheese, and I quite like the different textures between the puree and the toast. Again, I feel like this flavour needs to be a little bit more stronger, but this is actually really good. I think this is better than the avocado. Lastly, we are on the last savoury selection of the afternoon tea. So it's this hard pastry with this lid on, and I think inside is an assortment of chutneys and cheese. So let's dig in. This by far is my favourite out of the three. This is a lot more flavoured. I think it even has spring onion in there, but the cheese is really, really flavoured. That hint of chutney brings it all together. And I really like the crispiness of this pastry. Also, what makes me laugh is that I'm doing my review in the middle of the orchestra playing. But if I had to choose, this is my favourite out of all the ones I've taste tested for you guys. And that is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed watching this mini little travel guide about Bath, and I hope you enjoyed this first video of my England travel series. There is plenty more to come your way. If you did enjoy this video, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!